everyone, Mac is back. Today we're going to be talking about formations against rebel leaders, and in today's topic we're going to start with the Stoneways and the Westerlands. So we have Spear and we have Cav, and let's get to it. So first we're going to start out with the Stoneway claimant. Always make sure that you have your mountain clan set on. Make sure that most likely Jean is your lord, or whoever you're sending is your lord. I have Jean in every single one of my formations, so because she has that the healing effect that you want. So make sure she's in there as well, and make sure that your castle skin is changed, and if you have a marching skin is changed as well. So we start with the Stoneway claimant. I'm going to click on this, and slowly it'll come up here, so you can see what this formation is going to look like for me. I put Marjorie in front so she can take the damage, but Jean will also heal. Theon should be in most of your formations. He does the stack damage, and the last three should be one of your high damage dealers of infantry. So let's see what happens with this formation. And as you can see, I hit a nice 80% just in that first hit there. It was a pretty good hit for having 80% in that against that rebel leader. Now you can try to mix it up and see if you can try to change that formation if you want to. However, what I just showed you is what gives me seems to give me the maximum amount of damage. There is one other small difference that you might want to change into depending on how you have her, but Latz, she self-heals herself. She does 10,000 damage with her skill. She also does more damage than what Marjorie does, and she has some other the third one down there. You can see the Liebreaker also deals an equal to 10% damage to enemy's target, current max health, and capped at 5,000. Could do another 5,000 damage. So she's really good as well to be the tank in the middle. However, Marjorie does the every 2 attacks, 3 random allies gain recover 200 might, so they're gaining extra attacks in that respect. So they're kind of random in that, when it comes to that. But that's why I like her as the tank actually whenever you possibly can, because she buffs all your troops as well with those 3 random allies. Okay, now we're going to attack the Westerlands or Thief, and this particular one is a Cav rebel leader. So as we go in there, I put Jean in front this time so I can add another attacker in there. This is my strongest formation against my spears are my strongest against the Cav. I think a lot of people are that way as well. So I put her up front. She's the one who's going to take the damage, and then you still want Theon in there. You could substitute him out if you had somebody better. Looking at mine right now, Jamie's pretty decent. And if you go down here, you might want to put Annie in because she actually buffs all the troops as well. So that could be something to mess with to see if that would work. However, having him just having him in purple is actually really, really good. And if you don't have Daenerys, unless you're paying a lot of money like stupidly I did, then you could probably put in somebody else like a Jamie or an Annie would be my 2 recommendations here. You think Varys because he does a little over 10,000 damage with his skill, but his base attack is only 4,000, so he's not doing a whole lot of damage in that respect. Where Jamie's doing, even in blue, he's doing 6,600, so he's a lot better in that respect. So let's see what happens with this one. And here we go. Boom, one-shotted. So you can see right there that that's a really, really powerful formation. Like I said, not everybody has that type of those type of commanders, but you can probably substitute somebody in there and still be able to one-shot a level 3 with those type of commanders. And here we have the Stormlands insurgent, which is an infantry. So we're going to use our Cav against it. So I'm going to take out all of my spears since they will be countered. I'm going to put Jean in the front line there because she can be the tank in this one, which really helps out. Then I'm going to look at the rest of the ones that I have. Actually, I apologize. She's not going to be in the front. There's been a change to this. Since Enzo is as powerful as he is with his 1% increase for everyone lost, health lost, we're going to put Enzo up here and then we're going to put Meryl in there, and then we're going to put Mango in the back as well. But the last one, which is kind of different and you don't expect it, is another tank, which is Rob in the back. But since the reason you have him is because you want that stun, and once that stun, will be able to, Gene will be able to completely, not completely, but be able to heal Enzo so that he'll do maximum damage, and we can one-shot these. So if you have Enzo, put him up front. Still keep Theon in there. He's a staple as well. These two, Gene and Theon. So we're gonna go to that. And it didn't even finish it off. So yeah, as you can see, it's very, very close. Typically this is a one-shot kills, but apparently the that didn't work out. So there's a little mix you can do there. There's something a little bit different to be able to completely kill the Stormlands. I probably needed something like, if we do it one, I'm not gonna do it one more time, but maybe if I moved Mango up here instead of Meryl, the damage might have been just enough to do it. I'd have to look at that just to be 100% sure, but they're pretty much interchangeable when it comes to that. But this is a fairly easy one that you want to do. You just this type of formation and keep those. Of course, if I had Theon Gold, he would be good too. So, and last but not least is the most difficult one is the Bolton's Boy, which is the bow. There's other bows as well, but just specifically the Bolton's Boy is a bow which there's no counter to it, so you can't really do anything in that respect. The best formation I have found is to put Marjorie in front so she can have her shield on and Gene can still heal her. If you flip these two, I don't think it works out as well. I think Gene actually dies. I've tried it a few times. So this is the front. This is how you want to set up initially, and for those last three spots, you want your best damage dealers. So whoever's your very best one, you put them up front here. For me, I believe it is Daenerys. Even at blue, she does it a massive amount with her skill and all of her skills really. So I put her up there. Then you have Arsalan, who also does the massive damage with the skill that he has, was doing over 33,000 damage, which is insane. And then right there becomes a little bit more difficult. I mean, he does 19,000 damage. He also has a damage reduction and other things, but that 19,000 is another nuke. And plus his base damage is 7,200. You also have Miranda. If you have her, she does 3 attacks that do about 15,000 damage, but I still put him back there. So this is a pretty good one. It doesn't matter really. I just don't have them. I just can't do enough damage to one shot even a level 3 at this point. But I can 2-shot them, which is what we're going to be doing. And there's the hit, and it's 70%. So it's obviously very, very difficult to even get that last 30% from this rebel leader. So that's pretty much it. There are a few other different commanders that you could put in there. However, the only problem that you're probably going to run into is that everybody's formation might be a little bit different just because of the amount of the quality of the commanders or what level that you might have them at. So just make sure that you pick the ones that are best for you. Make sure that they're counters. Gene and Theon are 2 of the staples that you want to have in there. Even it doesn't matter which color they are, or quality of they are. So just make sure that they're in there because they'll help you quite a bit. So until next time, Mac out.